Good afternoon or good morning, depends on where you are. Some call me Cool Rod, but I'm going to call myself Roller Coaster. Because if we all know, we've been through a roller coaster, and if you haven't, the definition of a roller coaster is having fun or having a nightmare at the same time. They go up, they go down, they go left, they go right, and sometimes they don't even go any direction. They get stalled and stuck, and it puts you in complete nightmare, like, where am I about to die? But on with that scenario. There's definitive moments in our lives that define us. Things we can't control, that we try to control, which we don't know how. Especially exterior things, such as weather. We're going through a Hurricane Harvey right now, because right now it's kind of bad with us, going on with my life. Well, my family also, but I won't say too much on that. It's personal. But as a whole, what do we do to cope with these things? Where do we go? Who do we turn to as my escape voice? When moments seem to be good, we go to nobody. We're happy, we're cheerful, we're smiling and showing the world. But when things are wrong, we're sad. We're reaching out to everyone for an answer. That being bad or good, which typically is most times bad, because we're looking for advice to help cope with the situation. What would you do in the midst of a situation which you can't control or never been through? Sometimes as a friend or a family member that's been through a similar situation, or a coworker, it doesn't even matter. Then you can lean on them and they can give you the experience that they went through. But it may not work for you because it may be one thing different. You. How do you fix that? Well, I can't tell you how to fix that. I can tell you the situation that you're in, only you know the definition of what makes you you, and how to proceed and go through that situation in life. Is it good or bad? I don't know. We all look for answers. And sometimes the answer is right there before our face. Is it good that the answers that we receive from people that experience things? Yes, it's a great thing, because knowledge is wisdom from others that experience things without you having to go through it. If you know someone said, I've been driving a car for 30 years, and they tell you, don't drive going down a freeway, an intersection, exiting 60 miles an hour, and you don't press your brakes to the last moment, you're going to hydroplane. Because they probably witnessed that, or they've been through that, or know someone has been through that situation. So you don't have to take that as a life experience. You can take that as wisdom. Now, what do you do when something you've never been through, or someone that you know of that's never been through a situation and what you've been through? I've been through multiple things that my friends and family never heard of or been through in their whole entire lives. Those are later topics. But as for the meaning of what I'm saying is, what do you do? How do you process that moment? Think about the first step when you got into the situation. You're like, for an example, I have a flat tire. What's the first thing that I would do to fix that flat tire? It happened on the freeway. I could have killed multiple people. What do? I was okay to pull over to the side of the road without hurting anyone along with myself. The second is observe the situation. How do I fix that situation at that moment, at that point in my life, that no one's in harm along with myself? It's small things, small details that we don't pay attention to because we are thinking about ourselves in such a way that we critique ourselves and not make ourselves better. And the answer sometimes before our face that basically, let's pull the side of the road, no one's hurt. I can call AAA, my insurance company, or I can call on my own hands. My dad told me to change tires for years. So everything's safe and sound. So once you observe the situation and you put that process from the smallest thing to begin to where it first happened, you're going to be able to solve that problem, because you're going to figure out, how did you get there? And if it just popped up on you, how did it just pop up on you? And why weren't you ready? Because you were already ready. Because experience in life told you what to do before you got there. You know, we don't want to accept things the way they are because we won't change instantly. And change sometimes is not an instant thing. It's a process. The Father gives us patience, and we refuse to hold on processes or even patience that He blesses with. Because if I can tell you, I made some very, 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 I'm going to say my kid, my little boy voice, very bad experience, which I'm saying very bad experience in life and buying financially instability situations. I made bad investments. I'm one to admit to you, I'm far from rich, but I have much knowledge that I love to bless the world with. We must adhere to what someone tells you and understand their thought processes and processes. So my thing is, start at step one to how you got there. And if it's an instant thing, remember in your life how you got there and be thankful to solve that riddle or that puzzle in that moment. You're okay because you're alive. Because someone last night or a moment ago wasn't okay. They're now in ICU. They now been diagnosed with cancer, HIV, or even dead. So what you think looking for or thinking is a very bad moment, your day's going bad, it's not that bad. It's just experience that you have to learn through wisdom. So take your time and process everything. 1 nano of a second. For you electrical people, I understand that one. 1 nano of a second. And be thankful for the time that you could understand and process that thought. And the mere purpose of processing that thought, how to get there and how to help someone else get through that same process or that experience or understanding in life. And once you have achieved that goal, bless others with that knowledge and that wisdom. It's, to me, at that point in your life, that you withhold that knowledge, that wisdom, that experience, is probably considered a sin because it's vanity, because you've been hateful, because you want someone to go through something that you went through, and you want them to go through it by themselves. So the Father will always be there looking at you and say, hey, this is your moment to speak or to help, not hinder. I have multiple things in my life that I've done that I wish I can change. But I'm okay because change makes us who we are. Although I wasn't patient, but it made me who I am now. Now I've learned experiences and more patient than I needed to. So this is one of my great feats of saying I've accomplished much in life through a small company. Not much bought us, but we're just a small company in Texas. We sell doggy treats. But I'm here to show you that this roller coaster that you're in, it doesn't last always. Remember, a roller coaster only lasts maybe 3 minutes tops. That good experience. But your life experience may last longer. But it's when you turn around, it won't last as long as you think. Or would have, because it could last 20, 30 years. Yak and Cheese. Purchase this from us. You see it? www.organicdoggybites.com. Love us. Don't hate us. We're here for you. And this is one of my roller coaster experiences. And next time tomorrow, I'll give you one more. I'm going to try to do this these webinars, or some would say, or these experiences through life at least 2 or 3 times a week. And if you have any questions, just type in the box. Hey, I have a question. Have you ever been in a scenario or a situation or experience? What would you have done, or what did you do? If I can, I definitely could pray on it and ask the Father for questions. The answer to your questions, I should say. Have a good day and enjoy your day, your night, or your morning. Depends on where you are. Shalom, my brothers and sisters.